Hey guys, so basically this is a video gonna be about just talking, shooting the shit, because it's 2:07 in the morning on a Wednesday night and I'm not tired because, you work till late, you're up for a little bit, and then you go to bed, and then you gotta wake up and do it all over again. So I'm trying to get my sleep schedule and all that, and it's kind of tough when I want to wake up at 7 in the morning and do math and stuff until about 3 and then go to work. So once again I feel like I'm working all the time. Now what I've been doing lately is super advanced. Like, you have to either A, accept whatever's on my whiteboards as fact, or you have a problem with the numbers still and you don't know where they come from and you're lost and you don't take the initiative to go back in time to find out what I'm talking about, because I can't talk about the same thing all the time. Do you know how many people out there, when they find something, stick to it and just ride that horse until it just dies and drops? I'm not that person. Like, I go from one topic to the next topic, like, I leave the again. 110% whatever it is I'm doing actively. If I'm not doing it actively, then it's just there, So like, I'm just being real here. How do I I'm talking to new people because I've been at work for a month now. I'm like kind of becoming a staple of a face, maybe perhaps, in said occupation. It's just another company that, compensates you for your time that you dedicate to them making money by giving you whatever it is, the least amount that they're possibly. I'm not like, I don't care about that. Fact is, I'm making more than I was, so I'm ahead. Will I ever be to privately fund my research? No. Do I want to go back to an engineering job? No, because I don't want to work for, I'd rather work for people that are I'd rather work in a kitchen where anyone can work. If you have work ethic, you can work in a kitchen. If you take direction and follow instruction, you can work in a kitchen. If you pay attention to detail, you can work in a kitchen. So I respect these people more than I did at my engineering job, because I'm quote unquote working with smart people and they all think I'm crazy, and it's a big laugh because Kevin's funny. Yeah. That extra money doesn't really, I don't miss it. Well, yeah, I can't do a lot because of it, because it's not there. Do I want to get another job like that? No. I just want to do this. This is all I want to do. You need to be educated. Everyone needs to be educated on cellular mathematics. That way, you can hear everything the way it's meant to be heard. And you can see things through my eyes, with your own eyes, and take your own, discernment on everything that you've ever known and have gravitated towards, because your story is unique to my story, and we all have the same story, because we're all sitting here kind of wasting time. Wasted time before we knew. Wasted time. Things made new. Because every fucking song, you hear it for the first time again once you understand cellular mathematics. That's a shitty verse, but they could work it in. If they're that good, they should be able to figure it out. Yeah, I haven't finished 18 by 18 matrix because, whatever. It'll be a bunch of binary. Ooh. The only thing I can learn from the binary is every cell that is a 0 means there's no 0 in the number in my original matrix, meaning that the difference between a 0 is a 1 with a change of number doesn't exist. So there should be a number of cells that don't change. That number of cells that don't change is significant. Everything is significant. The death is in the details. Now, I don't know what to say anymore. You guys are all, you've been played and fooled and had. You don't live on a spinning ball. You don't live in an ever-expanding universe. You live in a fucking cell. Because cellular Biology dictates it. Cellular composition of matter dictates it. Cellular mathematics dictates it. Cellular... Come on, guys. I don't know how to say it anymore. Nearing my lowest low of life, I turned to the Bible and said, give it a try. A lot of people do this, and it seems to help them. So I went out and I got the exact edition that I wanted. The red letter King James Version. So the King James Bible is, the first translation, but the red letter version just means that all the lines that Big JC speaks are red. And since I never made it really past page 1, I didn't really get to the New Testament where Big JC exists, so I didn't really fucking use too much of that red letter edition. But I did understand a buttload about Genesis 1 and 2. And the first 56 lines up to day 4, first 116 lines up to day 7, first 126 lines to the end of the page. And those numbers have been repeating in lots of things, and that's why I document my shit. Because you're either following you're along for the ride, which means you're not skipping shit. Because all these little insignificant videos, when you pile them on top of each other, they actually become something significant. So, I don't respect you if you're choosing and picking what you're gonna do. Like if I'm putting it out there, it means you have to watch it. You need to see something through my eyes and discern it for yourself, because I think it's important, which is why I did it. The only reason that I want to do this is because I want to create infinite energy for mankind. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what gender you are. Nobody is better than anyone else. Positive and negative, You're all dumb. No one's dumber than anyone else, and no one's more special than anyone else. What it comes down to is what I'm selling here is basically a frame of reference that changes your paradigm, but the only way it actually works is if the observer does something and speaks about it with someone else, or friends and family kind of stuff. And it's pretty rock solid. I mean, I found the biggest thing. This is the biggest discovery. If it actually creates cellular energy and actually creates awareness that you live in a battery, a cellular energy device, in a reality of our titans, which are it's just a reality like this, only different. We wake up to this reality because this is our water reservoir, where our bubble is being formed. And our bubble, which is everything we sense as an observer, is a bubble. We create bubbles. Each and every one of us has its own distinct, unique definition of reality based on their consciousness level of their bubble. I think the device has been on for at least 2+ days in our Titan's reality, meaning that one day in heaven is 1,000 years upon the earth. We're the year 2018. Big JC was 125 BC or something. It roughly equates to 2,143 years, and I think that's kind of the expiration date for slavery, because someone's going to get it. Someone's going to pick up on the pattern, and I think that's me. So I'm picking up on a pattern, okay? A numerical pattern that's embedded in everything. They don't create it unless it has it, because there's no point if you're not hiding creation code in plain sight, apparently, to get paid. So the amount that you get paid, apparently, is your greatness or understanding or your accuracy of being able to interpret creation code in your craft. Now, I know that that's a very hard concept to understand, and to believe that all these people are in on a game that you are not aware of is quite frightening. Don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. That's what I think's going on. Literally, knowledge is power. You don't know this. Trust me, you don't know this. The proper order of number is quite significant. And where did that come from? Now, if you haven't been following me for a very long time, you have no fucking clue. If you went back in time, maybe you do. It comes from douchebag pool. It comes from me not being satisfied with the rules of pool, and me applying math to a game I had access to. And then there was that poster or that picture on the wall that confirmed what I thought the triangle should be racked, how the triangle should be racked, and what ball you should be using to break with. Like, you should be not using the cue ball. The cue ball is the 0 ball, and the 0 ball goes in the rack. You should be breaking with the 12 ball, but you don't. No, well, in one version it's 12 and the other version is 14. So there's 2 versions of Douchebag Pool. I revised it twice. I just remembered that now because I had it one way, and the way that it showed on the board is one way of playing it, but when you actually change the proper order of number, then you start breaking with the 14, and your 8 ball becomes the 6 ball, because the 14 ball is fucking striped green, and the 6 ball is fucking solid green, and your fucking pool table is green. So it makes sense that the last ball that you have to sink on the table kind of blends into the table. Like, literally, it's like, it is harder to hit shots with green balls on the green felt because of how your eyes perceive the angle in which you have to come at the ball to make it go where you want it to go. It makes sense that it should be the last ball to divide the forest from the trees. So, I don't know, guy. Crackety crack crack. Yeah, like, I don't remember what order or sequence I've made videos. I don't remember the video that I said something in from like a year ago when I was in a different place, like literally, and in a different headspace. Like, I come to accept a lot of things. Like, you're wrong about everything. Like, by you, I mean the world. What we've been taught is bullshit. It doesn't make sense, guy. It needs revision. You don't know where things come from. You don't understand dots and lines. And until you can understand dots and lines, you don't have a word to say. And for all you Freemason bastards out there, you little, like, fucking sellouts and douchebags of life, you're a pathetic joke to me. You're gonna get your comeuppance, trust me, guy. Fuck you. I don't mean that in a pleasant way. Maybe, like, have a nice day then. Have a lovely day. I hope tomorrow is swell for you. So, kill them with kindness, because it's all backwards. Bad is good, because BAD is 2, 1, 4. Now, if you dot a 2 to a 4, read it backwards, you know. Okay, like, I've been watching a lot of Rick and Morty because I have time to kill before I go to work. Like, a lot of my time is spent actually waiting to go to work and being at work, which is quite sad. But, no, I've been, like, pumping through the Rick and Mortys again, and my god, I should be, you know, I only started at 2 hours in, so, like, I'm making a list to make a compilation video, but I have to go back and rewatch a bunch of shit again. And get all the times and do what I've been doing, but because I've been lazy and it's fucked up and I gotta do it again, I wasted more time. But, I mean, like, there's literally a scene, wait, I wrote it down because I don't remember. Oh yeah, when Rick and Morty and Jerry are in a simulation, and they're trying to get the recipe for dark matter. And, anyways. Yeah, I didn't write it down, fuck. It's that episode. I just have to, like, find them. But, I mean, it's a joke to me now, okay? Like, literally. Music, Weezer, Fist. What I've been listening to lately is more Fleetwood Mac, Santana, because there's not, like, it's Spanish, and there's, like, I know the numbers, and a lot of Oscar Peterson, because the numbers, that, like, you know, I can't hear it verbally in spoken language, so it's easier on the brain, but it probably does something more harder to me. But I don't know. You should listen to more Oscar Peterson. So, like, I don't know if you like these or not, but, like, I gotta feel like I gotta keep working. I gotta tell you where I am, like, literally, like, I probably made so many videos. I should be decoding my own videos for you because you don't understand it watching them. It goes over your head and it's lost. And I know what it's like when you can't understand something and how hard it is to go back to try to understand.